You ready?
Yep.
Still ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
What's happening, everybody? Dan here with Aaron. We've compiled a list of your Ask a Shop Owner questions. I think I took like 10 to 13 of them, and I'm going to ask Aaron them. I don't think you've seen them. Have you seen them? You read a bunch of the questions, I'm
read
sure.
Some,
but maybe you don't know these exact specific questions.
I probably don't.
But you'll know the answer to them because
I hope so.
You're kind of like a shop owner.
I do what I can.
You're essentially a shop owner. Kevin is sick today, so he can't do it.
Uh-huh.
Or something.
He just doesn't want to.
He didn't want to.
Right. We'll be
He's
all
done-
Fallout 4 just came out today.
He's done
busy.
enough. Yeah, it's Fallout 4's fault, honestly. Are we allowed to say Fallout 4 on
probably.
Okay, so I have a checklist of things to ask. You ready?
Yep.
Nerdish Haven. Nerdish
Okay.
Haven.
What is
That's the
that?
person that asked the question.
Oh, okay.
How do you handle slow times during the year? Mainly the month leading up to the new set or the summer months.
Just push through it.
Just push through it?
Yeah, you just deal with it.
Do you rely on online sales more, or do you do other stuff like YouTube or smaller income streams?
Yes.
Okay.
Both those. We do both
So
of
it
those.
sucks.
Yeah,
It's not great.
Yeah, actually, we do notice a dip in sales on those days, especially on TCG Player, because people don't really want to buy cards until the new set comes out. So the best days or the best ones for us are the month that comes out the next month. And
Same for YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like our YouTube views are skyrocket during releases, and they suck.
Yeah.
Or are less good other times.
And then the month before is just the worst for online sales.
Yeah, because they don't want to save all their money for the new set.
It just happens.
So
You just deal with
struggle
it.
like everyone else.
It just averages out in the end.
Yeah, maybe you could plan on that peak selling not being like your best, and you could average it out with your worst. And I don't know. Okay, Philip Sharp, next person asking a question.
Sounds nice.
How do you manage inventory on several websites and in-store all at once? Or do you just partial inventory on each?
We use Crystal Commerce, and the back end keeps tracks of all the inventory. Because it links up to CCG Player, links up to our website directly, and it links up to, it can link up to eBay, but we don't use it for eBay, and it links up to Amazon.
So Crystal Commerce is like the background, like skeleton thing that just links to our website, Amazon, TCG Player.
Yeah,
and keeps track of everything.
Just keep tracks of everything.
Yeah, all the inventories are all one big inventory.
And on eBay, we don't sync up because we don't really do much on eBay.
We don't like eBay anymore.
Yeah, so we just have a separate inventory that I keep track of.
All right, this is an important question from James P.
Okay.
How do you address hygiene issues to your players?
Oh, we just pretend it doesn't exist.
If they smell bad, then we ignore it.
Yeah, we just ignore it.
That's sad.
Oh well.
We have a lot of Lysol around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard. I think there was a sign on the door once. Wasn't there a sign about showering on the door a long time ago?
I don't remember.
No? Maybe not. Great question, James.
Yeah.
Anyway, is that James P. James Parkinson? It's not James that works here?
It
All right.
probably is. It's the same name.
Yeah. It seems like James wouldn't like that.
Right.
Anyway, Brandon Rosemeyer.
He sounds nice.
How important is it for a store to have a selection of singles?
Pretty important.
Pretty important?
Pretty important.
He says, furthermore, I know your store is special because you have such an online footprint, but for normal stores, cracking packs for singles is important.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably. I mean,
I would say it depends on your clientele.
yeah, a little bit, but
If you don't have a lot of people playing, needing all these tournament staples, you probably don't maybe need to have that big of a selection.
it just looks better when you go into a store and they actually have a selection of stuff. I mean,
It's
even
good
if
for your
it's-
image.
Yeah, I mean, just having all your counter space and all your counters looking full, it just makes your store look better. So having some amount of singles, even if it's just like a one of a bunch of cards, at least they're like, maybe $3 to $8. It just makes the store look better. So I mean, it can't hurt you to have those singles. I mean, even if it's just like,
If you don't have like an online presence, it's pretty hard to move some of that stuff after a while, right?
yeah, but if you're not having people, if you don't have an online store and no one's coming in, then you're gonna have a hard time selling those singles anyway.
Regardless, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Great question, Brandon. It's important.
it's
Have
important.
singles.
Have singles.
Charlie Conspect. Charlie.
Charlie.
In your experience, are there any products that you regret stocking or are notorious for being a pain to ship?
Things that are a pain to ship. Let's see. Well,
what sucks to ship?
collectible card games are not a pain to ship. Those are super easy. But I do regret getting Dragon Ball Z, Force of Will, My Little Pony. Did I say Dragon Ball Z?
So in general,
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Z again.
card games are pretty easy for shipping and stuff.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
But some card games
Magic the Gathering.
are not worth a lot of.
I hate Magic the Gathering.
Is that the worst one?
Yeah. What else? Looney Tunes.
Are there any non-card game things that we've gotten that were a bad idea?
Oh, playmats are a pain to ship too.
Playmats suck to ship.
Yeah, because sometimes
They're really big.
they're thicker, so they weigh over 13 ounces, and then it just costs more to ship. So anything that weighs over 13 ounces is just annoying to ship. If it's under 13 ounces, just
Weight matters.
yeah, weight matters.
Okay, this is a long question by Shredder89.
Uh-oh.
Very often I see that you guys open a ton of sealed product.
Yeah.
I imagine that obviously you take what's valuable and sell it as singles, but I also wonder, how often is this profitable to do? I mean, have we ever done the math?
Yes, we have done the math, and it is good.
All right.
It is good profit. I mean, just
This
it's
is
big
also
enough,
taking
so-
account that we can move a larger number of singles than most stores because of the,
Being on TCG
we
Player
have
just
been online.
it just allows you to sell so much stuff, and if it doesn't sell, you just lower the price a little bit, and then it sells.
Or just lower it a lot, and then you'll sell everything.
Also, if you are on TCG Player and you don't see a lot of like sales right now, I would suggest lowering your shipping cost. We were shipping things at like $2.50, $2 for shipping, and we weren't getting a lot of sales, maybe like 15 a week, and then we lowered our shipping cost to 49 cents, which we got a huge increase in sales because people would just buy in large quantities and then 49 cents. So I would suggest that.
Okay, the guy, Shredder, also gives us this little question example thing.
Okay.
So if we open 10 booster boxes,
All right.
how many of those booster boxes end up having lesser values as singles than the box itself? Do you know the answer to that question? Like if we sold the box for MSRP or not? Yeah, the price we paid for it, not MSRP, rather.
Very rarely does a box like
Lose.
yeah does it lose.
So
I mean,
how
some
did-
sets are just bad. Like
Sure.
at the time, Dragon's Maze wasn't very good, but if you had a voice
Voice of Resurgence, yeah.
I mean, then we were just up. So it kind of just depends on the set. Dark Ascension has the same issue.
So on average,
Yeah, on average,
it's pretty good. Especially if you hit like one of the money cards or the foils or something
Yeah, a store will always make their money back and make a little bit more profit.
by opening.
Yeah, by opening. But sometimes it would make more money selling it to a customer.
Yeah, sure. And then something like a Force of Will box that we have to buy for the same price we buy as a
Yeah.
Magic box has no card in it above $2.
Right.
You get wrecked on opening those ones.
Right.
So yeah, it depends on the game for sure, but in general, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
As long as you have an avenue to move the cards.
Yeah, if you have a way to move the cards like TCG Player or something, then it's
If they're just going to sit in your store,
Yeah.
that's not a good one.
right.
Okay. Nucleus, spelled very interestingly. How do you do projections for ordering your inventory?
You just wing it.
That's what I thought the answer was.
Yeah, we just wing it.
Kevin mentioned that they expect so much inventory of a new release product, so I assume that you max out on your item, your allotment for that item. But how do you project for inventory after the release? Do we do the maxing out when
Yeah,
a
we
product
max-
first comes out?
We max out on everything when it comes out, but we have ways to just move everything, just with different websites that we have. So even like CCG Crate, we just have so many outlets to just move a large
Go to
quantity of things.
ccgcrate.com.
So we don't really worry about never just sitting on
Yeah,
product because
if we have sealed product,
yeah, we will never
we can get rid of it.
we will never sit on product, even if on Amazon, even if we do have just sat on a lot of product, we'll just throw it on Amazon. We'll like get our money back, even and maybe make a couple bucks profit for the box or something. But
So
yeah.
after the initial release of the item, say like right now, Battlefield in a car,
Mhm.
we're still maxing out on that because we can sell a lot of it. But like say other stuff that's in print but not like
Like
most
Favorite
current, like
Fours.
Favorite Fours. Do we just make sure it's on our shelves, basically?
Yeah, we just make sure that's on ourselves.
Just so we have it for customers?
The latest stuff. I mean, right now we don't really max out on everything, but like on the initial.
So we do no math, no forecasting,
Nope.
none of that stuff, right?
Nope, we just wing it.
Just wing it. Is that recommended, you think?
If you
Is that the
have,
best way to do it?
uh,
Should we just keep this all in an Excel spreadsheet and like map it out? Maybe. If you are skilled in that, maybe that's a good activity.
if you're good at keeping books, you'll figure it out.
Vowless asks, what do you look for in employees who will specifically be working in a car shop?
Some vague information on what magic is.
Magic's the most important thing.
Yeah, some
Having
vague-
experience with the product.
Yeah, knowing what magic is helps. Knowing sets helps.
Do you like want them to be nice to people?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, good, good. Do they need to have like great communication skills, a degree,
It doesn't really matter either.
organizational capabilities, know how
I
to
mean,
use
if we don't-
Microsoft
If
Word?
we don't like them, we just fire them.
Yeah.
So, just
Well-
use your judgment.
Just use your judgment.
If you like them, they'll probably work out.
Would
if you think they're a scumbag, they probably won't work out. Like
Only
I-
hire non-scumbags
Yeah, that's really
that know about magic.
right.
Would you all-powerful luxury, Luxray? I don't know. Anyway, they asked, would you recommend opening a card shop?
If you really
If you-
want to.
If you had to go and do it all over again.
There are other stores that you could open that would make more money.
So if you're in it for the money, it's not the
Yeah,
greatest
if
of
you're in it-
ideas.
If you're in it for the money,
But if you
and
like it,
if it's your passion, just do it. You'll get through it. It'll be hard.
it's hard.
Yeah. Just gotta do your best. Find different avenues of opening it, or of getting rid of your shit.
Do you know who Nicholas Flamel is?
No.
I think he's from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's the guy with that made the Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
I think so. Anyway,
Something like that.
he asks, how would you find a good location to open a shop?
You should know, he's from Harry Potter.
Well, if it has a large number of parking spaces, it's probably fine. Parking's pretty important.
We don't have that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Having at least 1,200 square feet helps.
1,200 square feet,
Yeah.
A plus. Do we
Yeah.
have that?
We have 1,400.
That's nice. And a basement.
and a
Very
basement.
specific.
Doesn't really have a basement.
And you probably want some sort of knowledge of the community and if there's a
Yeah.
need and not a lot of other shops in the area, right?
Oh, and if I could do it over again, if we were able to, I probably wouldn't pick Cuyahoga Falls because
Just too much.
there's a lot of stuff going on. You just gotta look around, and if you find a spot with a good parking and not
This is the one that got shipped to like Hawaii, right?
a huge
Yeah.
community, then you
Let
probably
me take down your name.
probably want to go there.
Aaron.
Seems like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shooting
Okay,
video, I can't-
next person, James Waldron. Have you guys ever thought of about expanding to a second location?
Either like calling
Yes.
the post office or we can-
Would the profit margins from a brick and mortar store alone compared to online sales even justify an expansion as a smart business move?
No.
Okay.
That's why we are in the same place though.
These are easy questions to answer, apparently.
I mean, in our situation, it's easy. Like, we aren't here for a community. I mean, there's so many stores around us that, like, if we opened up to another city, it probably wouldn't matter too much. Since we do so much online sales, it actually might.
When you say we aren't here for community, you mean we're not here because it's,
We're not, yeah.
we're not in Cuyahoga Falls because, we're in Cuyahoga Falls because it's where Kevin lives, basically,
Yeah,
right?
I
That's
mean,
the only
we're-
reason.
And there's not, but there's so many stores around that people can go to tournaments like wherever they want.
Sure.
Um,
There's not a need for tournaments in the
Right.
area. There's a tournament every day of the week if you want in our
yeah.
area.
So like, we're not here
For that
because
reason.
the community is striving for a new card shop. We are, it's the opposite.
The person, James, asks because recently he graduated from Kent State and there's no real card shops nearby and off campus. I'm sure that we get both students from KSU and University of Akron. I'm just curious if a location that was closer to a college crowd would help boost revenue or if the boost would be insignificant, non-existent.
It probably would.
It would give us more traffic and
I mean,
probably increase tournament
If
attendance.
we moved to Kent, we would have Kent State Magic
Yeah.
League, and there's a lot of people there.
Well, do you remember when a certain card shop was in Kent and then moved to Streetsboro?
Yeah.
I don't think they saw a very significant,
I mean,
super significant,
It'd be better than here, probably.
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 Who knows?
I
It would
don't
be
know.
nice to be closer to a college.
Yeah.
We're close to a high school.
We're
And
kinda-
middle school.
We're in the middle of like 2 colleges.
That's true.
But-
Maybe it's better.
I mean, if you travel 10 minutes south of Akron University, you can get to Canton.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stores down there too.
Yeah,
There's just stores everywhere.
there really is.
We're pretty dense. AKX Sleepy asks, how much profit do you make on singles? Let's talk about in-store.
Alright, in store, we make less than 50% profit. I mean,
So say we sold a $10 card.
okay, we'll probably make roughly $5.
Okay. What if we sold that card on our website?
We'll make $2.80.
What if we sold it on Amazon?
We would make $1. No, two. Well, we make the same because we.
Same as our website is?
Yeah, because of you can adjust your percentages.
What if we sold it on TCG Player?
Okay, actually, that $2.80 was the TCG price.
Okay.
If we
We
sold
sold it on Derium.com.
we would make, let's see, 10, we lose 2.2% plus the 50%. So, $4 and some.
So we would
four-ish.
make like 5-ish if it was in the store,
Yeah.
4 something if it was from Deriums.com. From TCG Player, we'd only make 2-ish. Is that what you just said?
Oh, plus shipping, so we'd probably make 3-ish selling
Okay.
it on our direct site. We make
And Amazon's
2-ish.
about the same as TCG
It's the
Player?
same as selling it on our
Web-
direct website.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do we sell cards through any other medium?
No.
Singles? Okay. There's a bunch of numbers for you.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
So TCG Player is the worst, but you sell more.
TCG Player is the worst profit margin, but you can sell
Oh, there's-
it the easiest.
There's eBay too, which is the same as TCG Player.
But it's even.
Actually,
it's probably harder to sell on eBay than it is TCG Player.
usually you sell full packs on eBay is what we did.
Okay.
It kind of just depends on the card.
A lot of answers
There you go.
for you, Mr. Sleepy.
Numbers.
Patrick O'Kane, 91. Why do you think you put the 91 there? His favorite
maybe-
number?
He was probably born in 91.
Oh, interesting.
my-
1891?
Yeah.
2091?
1491.
When running events or tournaments, Magic or non-Magic related, how do you determine entry fees and prize pools?
When in doubt, what would Star City Games do?
What would Star City Games do? Excellent.
We base all our pre-releases off of what Star City Games does.
I think I actually made up a spreadsheet right when the store opened. This
Yeah.
is the previous store.
Yeah,
4 years ago?
that's how we
5
do-
years ago?
That's how we do price support for tournaments, but pre-releases we do.
Yeah.
Like, and
It's just generic, like $5 entry fee
Yeah.
is a good thing, and then just pay out it all in store credit. Then your next part of the question is it better to limit prizes to store credit, or is there legal issues for doing cash rewards?
there are no legal issues for doing.
You could
cash
give out
rewards.
cash, but it's probably not great for your store.
It's better to give out store credit because then they're going to come back. You
Yep.
have to spend the store credit.
Absolutely.
Right.
The area that Patrick is in is starved for events aside from Friday Night Magic, and is hoping to gain some insight on how to host events and how realistically profitable they can be for a dozen or 2 dozen turnout.
I mean, if the community is striving for it, it wouldn't be hard to make a profit from just like PPTQs and IQs and things like that.
Also, you're turning cash. Essentially, they're going to pay you in cash to enter.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and you can kind of adjust it. You can only accept cash for a tournament entry, and then you're giving it all back as store credit, which is just a great. I mean, it's great for you. You're turning cash into store credit, which is just the best thing you can almost do.
Yep.
So yeah,
You always make money if you do like. I mean, it won't be like a huge profit, but you'll make some amount of profit.
You're never going to make super huge profits off of local tournaments.
Yeah.
That's not what they're there for. They're to get people into your store so they buy the other stuff and
Right.
and you end up just promote.
That's where the
community.
profit. I mean, that's where a lot of your profit's going to come is when people come in to buy things
Yeah.
and for you to sell things, so you can then later sell those things that people sold you.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, it is a weird thing.
Tyler York. How much variety should a store have, and how many different games should you support? What is spreading yourself too thin, and what is not enough?
If people want it, stock it. If people don't want it, don't stock it. That's it.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
gauge interest.
Yep, it's just based off.
Don't buy
community.
something that no one wants.
Yep. People
Have
don't-
stuff that people want.
Yep. It's true.
Pretty easy.
Yep.
Oh, that was my last question.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have anything that you just want to like tell people?
Yep.
What?
Oh, I don't think I do.
You never have anything extra to add.
I really don't.
It's like the one time that Wizards asked if we helped promote the community at all.
Yeah.
And then we just told them no.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, you're like, wait a second. We help stores open the shops. You know, people open their stores. We could have said that.
We could.
So is there anything like that you're thinking of right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 minutes after this video, Aaron's gonna be like, I should have said this, that, this, and
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
But
If you if you have any doubt, don't do it.
if you have any doubt, don't do it.
Yeah. If you really wanted to do it, just do it. You'll make it through.
It takes a lot of work, and it's hard to do by yourself. Kevin tried to do it by himself for like the first, 6 months, year, working 80 hours a week, 90 hours a week.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
Yeah.
But, you know, as long as you got the passion and the drive and people like Aaron to help you out,
If you
you'll
have
make it.
if you have money to waste, you could just do it.
You do need some money.
Yeah.
That is one of the problems.
Yeah, you do need money. Not a lot. But
I
you
think we have
to
a video
some.
on how much money it does take to open a store.
Took us 20 grand.
20 grand? That's
20
a
grand.
lot. That's barely anything.
Hmm?
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this was informative.
Yep.
We will probably do something similar to it in the future. Hopefully keep these ratting along and helping you open your card shops.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.